Hi, my name is Blagogee of Blagogee.com. Your street news, your Ghana. Charlie, today, dear, this is not so of me, but I decided to do something. It's exactly 3:15 a.m. here in Ghana, and Charlie, today I decided to do some review on what happened in our world of entertainment, and this is something epic that happened yesterday on 25th. Yes, today is boxing today is 27th, sorry, but on 25th, Sarkodie, our award winning rapper Sarkodie, the 2012 BET award winner, thrilled patrons at the just ended Rapperholic 2019 concert. With loads and loads of artists built to entertain patrons on that very night. There are some few technical hitches that happened on the night, and today I'm here to share with you. You guys. Some of the things. I know most of you will be watching. We also will have. Some of your opinions, and you can comment below. And like I said earlier, Sarkodie as a brand has become, a household name that many and majority people know about him. But I think one surprising thing that happened on the night was, I mean, the show is already a sold out concert, and people people patronized the ticket earlier. Sarkodie took to his social media handle, both Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, to campaign and all. Rapperholic concert. But what happened? I'll just you guys what happened because I was at the venue. So in case you think I wasn't there, this is my tag to indicate that I was there for this year's Rapperholic concert. This is it. So we have this is my tag. This was what I was given as a media person to cover the event. Yes. So if you've been on my YouTube channel, you could see some highlights of Sarkodie performance with Stonebwoy, Kwamina MP, Medica. Among others. The three patrons on the night, Coded 4x4 and others. And also CJ Biggerman, met Rick Ross today at Kempinski Hotel ahead of Dirty Rave organized by Mr. Easy, and we all know the Dirty Rave has become a great event that the patrons normally all walks of life come together to have fun, celebrate and entertain themselves with good music, connection and networking. So now let me share with you what happened on that very day. Now before then, let me go on Facebook and see what I posted. So this was my first post when I got to the auditorium, and I was like, oh, possibility that Shatawale, that was what I posted on my Facebook, like possibility that Shatawale will be on Rapperholic tonight, 60%. Like it came to mind. I was like, oh, it wouldn't be bad because we are ending 2019 and we need to squash all these beef and this brouhaha that is happening in our entertainment industry. And to my surprise, people were like, oh, it wouldn't be bad if Shatawale comes on stage to perform with Sarkodie to squash that beef off, like what Salingo and Mebusem, sorry, the Ghana Jesus did. So I think that was what happened, and I posted. So when I posted, people were talking about it, and I was like, yeah. I think many were yearning to see Shatawale on the night, but we didn't know if maybe invite was sent to Shatawale to come and perform on the night. So let's go to my next post. So my next post was Rapperholic auditorium is 75% full. At least this is the time for the emerging artists build to perform, and build must perform. But MC will be like, sorry for the late start. Meanwhile, the show is a sold out concert. Like I said earlier, Rapperholic is a sold out concert already because we had the Grand Arena at the Accra International Conference Center already packed. And there were so many people over there packed, and then they were really waiting for our top-notch artists to come and entertain them. Definitely, we will have curtain raisers who will come on to perform, to also showcase their God-given talent. But what happened? This is what happened. So I got to the venue around exactly 7:50, and 7:50 I entered into the auditorium. So when I entered into the dome, which is the new Grand Arena put up by Charterhouse, I got to the venue and I realized that the front row, the VVIP to the VIP, and also the regular, there were at least, if for nothing at all, 70% was there were people seated, and there were some music being played. Our good old days music from Quadel, Bravo, and among others. So these people are waiting, seated comfortably. I mean, for this mega, I mean, the much publicized concert. And what happened? They were sitting there. I mean, nothing was really happening, and people were really surprised that we've come to a concert and we've come for a concert, Sarkodie's Rapperholic concert, and nothing is really happening. This came, I mean, the upcoming, the curtain raisers, like we say, came on stage around exactly 10 o'clock, 10:30, yes, sorry, 10:30. They came on stage exactly 10:30. And this was where, I mean, a colleague of mine also shared his take on what really happened at, I mean, the Rapperholic concert. His name is Abrantepa. I mean, he shared his take on what really happened, and I was also sharing my take with him as well, because he made it known that, I mean, there were some underground musicians who came on that stage on the night to, I mean, waste time, you know, because, I mean, this was the time, I mean, exactly 7:50 when I got to the auditorium, that the VVIP and then the VIP people were seated and music were being played. That was the time that, I mean, the organizers or the MC for the night should have introduced these people to come and do their freestyle and other things, so that the show can close on time, because we are in this country, and I mean, most of patrons complain bitterly when shows start exactly at late, and it has become a normal routine, which this narrative, we need to change it in our entertainment industry, and it's going to really help you and I, or you, the organizers, and we the bloggers that come on board to, I mean, cover these events. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this because, I mean, this was a post from, I mean, a writer, and he had this to say. And underground musicians too, they do mintio. So these were some of the things that most of these artists said when they mounted the stage on the night. And this was a post that, I mean, okay, so this was the post. He said, Masa, what you want here? He said, an underground musician too, they do mintio. Masa, what do you want to hear? I don't blame you. Organizers want to waste our precious time. Show becoming boring. Yes, people have to be given the opportunity to showcase what they have got, like I said earlier. But not everyone deserves the platform. Not everyone deserves the platform. But he added that for close to 2 hours, it's been underground arts, boring performances, annoyingly. Some perform more than a track despite the gross timidity. You understand? So this was really what happened on that night at the Rapperholic concert. And I mean, the organizers must do very well. Come 2020, I think 2020 will be, I mean, the mega, I mean, Rapperholic concert that, I mean, our artists should look at it very well, so that, I mean, it gives more spotlight when it comes to our entertainment industry here in Ghana. Now, another thing that happened was, I mean, there are so many technical glitches that happened on the night. I mean, especially after these artists, Medical, Kwamina MP, Stoneboy, Joey B, Lamem Gang, and among others, when they performed on the night. This was something that I realized, or this was something that I noticed on the night. I mean, let me talk about the lighting. The stage setup was on point. The lighting on the night was so on point, and also, I mean, the fireworks. I mean, on the stage you could see a fireworks. I think those who watch my video on YouTube would attest to the fact that the fireworks was really on point on that night. But what really happened then? If all these things, I mean, that happened on the night really caused, I mean, some few technical hitches. What really happened? So this was it. So people had to sit to wait for so many hours before Sarkodie went on stage to perform his song. I mean, a song he did with, I mean, Sway and Lay Away. And the sound was really bad. The sound was really bad. Sarkodie seems to, when it got to the tongue twisting part, Sarkodie really did very well by tongue twisting, even faster than the live band performance, the people who played the live band drums. These were some of the few technical hitches that happened there, which I think organizers must check, so that next year these things doesn't happen. And these are some of the things that, I mean, people, I mean, so many people commented about it, and and it's some way, because, I mean, Rapperholic has gotten to a stage where, I mean, it shouldn't have, I mean, some of these challenges that that might be faced, and these things must be checked so that it will avoid some few errors happens. We know if an event it happens, but I mean some of these things must be checked, because you can have a we this year's Rapperholic had last year Rapperholic. What happened was in 2018 Rapperholic. What happened? This was what happened. I mean, whilst people were checking the tickets and other things, it went on. It was so good to the extent that it got to a point fans were, I mean, frustrated, and they had to break the door of the conference center and enter and I mean security were scattered because they were exhausted and some were even tired, and entered the auditorium and sat down. Even people who were not having tickets were seated. You understand? And I think this year what they did was the checkpoint at the Grand Arena Mall was on point. We had the online ticket selling, and we also had the hard copies of ticket selling, where I mean people came, formed queues, and you'll be checked, and then you enter, and then before you enter there will be this barcode scan there that you can place it there. So even if you check my my what I was given, there is this, I mean this barcode thing here. I don't know if you guys can see, there's this barcode thing in here that when you go you just scan it there, and then they will allow you to enter. So I mean these were some of these things that happened, and I think this year organizers did very well to make sure that Rapperholic was really epic when it comes to people entering and checking of tickets, to avoid any like to avoid what happened in 2018 during Rapperholic concert. But I think in a nutshell the sound was really bad, and these are some of the things that I personally feel that if for nothing at all, it must be checked, so that it will not repeat itself 2020 for, I mean, the much awaited Rapperholic concert. So I think these are some of the things that I saw with my eyes, and some of you guys have also watched it on your YouTube, on my YouTube channel, and you guys have also laid some comments in there, I mean, with to regards to the Rapperholic concert. So that is it. So that's for Rapperholic. Now let's go to the CJ Biggerman issue, because so we are, I mean, we all know that Dirty Wave is coming on tomorrow, as in today. Yes, it's today at somewhere Spintex, and we have lots of artists built to perform on that night. We have Coffee from Jamaica, we have Rick Ross, who is already in Ghana, and then we have Joey B, and then we have Sarkodie, who even confirmed that, I mean, the Rapperholic concert, when Mr. Izzy came on stage, that you come and then bless the stage on that very day, as in today. So what happened? So today, I mean, media men and then scores of people went to the Kotoka International Airport to welcome Rick Ross to Ghana. I mean, as we are celebrating our year of return, or we mark our year return, where we welcome all diasporas who have been here and who have traveled and never visited Ghana for so many years. This is the year of return for 2019, and then we had Rick Ross coming to perform at the at Mr. Easy's concert. So what happened? CJ Biggerman, I mean, waited patiently at the Kempinski Hotel here in Accra, Ghana, and Rick Ross also was welcomed, lovely welcomed, with motorbike display, and all the way from the Kotoka International Airport straight to Kempinski Hotel. And this is what happened. As confident as CJ Biggerman is, he took his Bluetooth speaker there, did a freestyle on an instrumental that Rick Ross performed, a song that Rick Ross did, sorry, and then he did a freestyle, and then he shared it. He was doing a freestyle, sorry, he was doing a freestyle when Rick Ross came in, and then he was like, yo, this guy, I really love Ghana. That was the words that he said on his Instagram story. You can equally go and check it out as well. Now, there was this video that, in that video, before the CJ Biggerman was about meeting Rick Ross to do the freestyle, there was this guy who was like, hey.
Who's trying to make it big, so I gotta risk it. As for me, they see nothing to me. To them, I'm just a misfit, but they know that I do spit, and yes, I'm
an artist and or an international artist. Yes, we know that the security-wise, it's also important. But I mean, and it's not everybody that as a security person or as a person you might know along the way. But when the opportunity open itself to you, what do you have to do? You have to grab it and make good use of it. And that was what CJ Biggerman did. Now he met Rick Ross, and then he started, I mean, spitting some bars and doing his freestyle, and he was giving massive punchlines. And the guy came and was like, hey. you know, in one way or the other, it be some way small, but CJ Biggerman was not perturbed, but he continued with what he was doing. And what happened? Surprisingly, Rick Ross affirmed that he will be performing with CJ Biggerman on stage at this year's Mr. Easy's Dirty Wave concert. So in a nutshell, this was what happened today. This is something that I witnessed on social media pertaining on CJ Biggerman and Rick Ross freestyle that opened so many doors for him. Now this is all what I can say for now. This is just a review for the Rapperholic 2019 and also CJ Biggerman story. My name is Edward Blagogee. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook is Blagogee. Yeah. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks. And have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. 2020 must be a blessing and also open more doors and more opportunity for all of us. So, thank you.